price of freedom is high. And it's a price I'm willing to pay. You told me not to trust anyone. This is how it ends. Everything goes.
Looks like you're giving the orders now, Captain.
Damn right.
So, Sam, first, you're looking great. I see you look like you're doing some healthy stuff right now for you.
Yeah, I changed my diet, but
yeah, that's working out for you.
Yeah, it's good.
This movie, I was so happy to see Nick Fury really get his hands dirty. I mean, we've seen a little action in the Avengers, but never seen this much action with this character until this movie. How did it feel to really get into those action scenes and show the world what Nick Fury could do?
I don't know what, that he can drive. It was good to know that my character was an integral part of what this plot is, and he moves it along in an interesting sort of way. The fact that he gets to do some things, or you think you're finding out things about Nick, is just kind of a bonus package and all that.
Yeah. This movie speaks to a lot of the fears that the world and America's had about, spying
Big Brother.
And Big Brother. Yeah. Do you feel like the timeliness of the movie just kind of was coincidental, or are these stories always built into that Marvel comic universe?
Well, I don't think that we've seen it or heard it expressed in that particular way. I think that mixing a political thriller with an action film is sort of a unique idea. I don't think it's a hybrid of sorts, but I think that when people come into this film, they're going to be surprised by the amount of thinking that they have to do while they're watching it.
Yeah.
As opposed to just watching set piece after set piece and people get blown up. That all of a sudden, there's some intrigue and there are things going on behind the scenes that aren't what they appear before the scene. So it's gonna be an interesting sort of mix of people who enjoy this film and people who are gonna be like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. You've done 6 pictures out of your 9-picture deal with Marvel. Like you said, this film you get to find out a lot more about Nick Fury. Do you feel like his character is finally becoming into his own, his development prime, so to speak, in the series?
I'm not sure. I think that at the conclusion of this film, Nick's in an interesting place that will sort of move him into, I guess, the next phase of who he is, or it could be a backward phase, depending upon who you're talking about, or who you're talking to, in terms of him being in the shadow world as opposed to, just out front.
All right, last question. We just passed the Academy Awards about a week or so ago.
Really?
Always look at you.
It's been that long?
I always look at you as one of the hardest working men in the industry who deservedly should have received one but haven't received one yet. Does it ever irritate you to see first-time actors or early actors that people would say haven't paid their due receive that award? And
it's not a dues-paying award. I mean, it's an award for the best performance given in that particular year or calendar year, theoretically. And if that's what happens, I mean, it's not always the most deserving person. Sometimes it's not always the most deserving film or most deserving song, as we all kind of whatever. But it was okay for me. It was a good year.
Yeah.
For people, I wish Fruitvale had gotten a lot more attention, but
I agree.
All those people are still working. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see you. Whatever you got coming up next. Always a big fan.
All right. I will be around doing something.
Yeah, you will.